Theodred came to the gates of Isengard by midday, and the Uruks arrayed before him, readied for his assault. We lined up, ready to charge.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where we are now arrayed just outside of Isengard, ready to prepare our action against them. Right, sir? Hildred spoke true. There are orcs outside the walls, but their numbers should not be a problem to us, Pinelore. Let us see what they think of our riders. That's a smidgen of their total forces. I don't know what's going on. Rohirrim! I better get behind them. Our foe lies before us. See them assembled outside their walls. Grimbold, have your archers send our greetings to Saruman. With pleasure, my prince. Archers, come forward. Volley! Grimbold, take Pinelore and attack them from the flank while our riders harry them. We will cut through the brush of this side of the road and attack our enemy's flank. Alright. This way. On foot. Okay, good. Well, my bird is going to fly instead, on wing. Look! Our riders have begun their attack! Well, I would expect that. Do you hear that? Oh. Oh, half orcs. And there we go. That was not all of them. Stay alert! Not by a long shot. There we go. And poof. Pop. More half orcs approach. The other half of the orcs. There we go. Here comes another, and it sounds like a big one. A big orc? No, that's not an orc. Grimbold! Rugnar, we thought you were an enemy. Oops, good thing we didn't fire at him. Prince Theodred has routed the enemy. Victory is ours. Grimbold, come with me, and we will send them howling back to the Ring of Isengard. We will send them back to Saruman. Yeah, all 5 of them.
Our victory was short-lived. All was still as the gates of Isengard swung open. Out boiled a mighty force of Saruman's Uruks. They sought to surround us, and Theodred ordered a retreat.
Now this is more like a force that I was expecting to see. Well, at least closer to what I expected to see. We are outnumbered, Pinelore. The prince has ordered our retreat, but first, we must survive this attack. Our riders have managed to net most of the foes' attack and the netted Uruks and keep them from breaking through. I will try to drive some of the others away. Okay, we will take care of some of these netted Uruks. There you go. Alright, that's 1 Uruk down. Or actually, it's 2 Uruks down. Okay, a second Uruk down. Oh, look at here. Here's a third one. We netted one. Well, no, actually, the riders netted one. Okay, that's 3 of those. Examine the map. Oh. Oh. We're done! Victory! What do you say? Are you Pinelore? Yes, you must be. Oh, we have to get out of here. Shouts of despair and cries of terror rise from the pockets of Rohirrim still fighting for their lives. The archer looks to you with fear in his eyes and throws his bow down into the dust, while this Uruk attacks our mighty hobbit and the eagle defends her. And this day is lost. There are too many Uruks. The men begin to break the road back to the ford, and all senses of order are lost as Uruks gather on all sides. I think that's bad news.
We formed up between Theodred and our foes, fighting for our lives and his. There seemed to be no end to the Uruks.
Oh. Now it's even getting closer to what I was expecting. This is far enough, Pinelore. Let us turn and face our pursuers. We must give Prince Theodred the time to move further south. Alright, we will face the pursuing orcs. Raku Tavosh yourself. There you go. And okay, good. Stand your ground. Well, we'll stand our ground for a moment while we bash an orc or three. We'll have to worry about the Nazgul at some other time. Die! Well, the die is cast. The light has formed. We must fall back. Hurry! More foes at the flank. Lagolo. Anyone want to fight me? Oh, there you are. They're fighting my bird. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, there you are. Well, be done with you. We are doing well, Pinelore. Every second we give Prince Theodred is a second unwasted. So long as we stand, Rohan stands with us. Uh-oh. Edwin has taken a grievous blow. The time for fighting is over. Run away! Run away! Well, fortunately, they've been missing us. There's no victory here. We have to run. Run away! Run away! We ran far enough? They will be on us in any moment, Pinelore. Let me gather the men about us and ready for their last assault. Gather to me! Saruman's hammer stroke will soon be upon us. Our prince has gotten to safety, but we cannot allow this force to reach him. Captain, a rider approaches. What? Captain, a second force of Uruks has come to the ford in secret. Kata was driven back into Rohan. Prince Theodred is in danger. Oh, that's where the other half of the army was. 1,000 curses upon Saruman. He sent a second force of Uruks to the fords on the other side of the river. We have to get back to the prince at once. Without Kata at the ford, Prince Theodred cannot drive them off with a few men that he has in his party. Uh-oh.
The Uruks pursued us as we fled, and the riders Theodred left at the ford were driven away by their onslaught. The prince was forced onto the island in the middle of the river, attacked from both sides, and we could not reach him. All seemed lost. prince was trapped in the middle of the River Isen. We had to fight through the line of Uruks to reach him.
Death to the forces of Saruman! Death to them all! Quickly, Pinelore! We must get to the water's edge and see what has happened to the prince. Well, probably not good news based on some of the things we've seen so far. Alright, let's... Okay, and you too. Alright, well that's 4 down and several thousand to go, right? More? Hey, maybe they sent their worst soldiers here at the rate they're fighting like this. That would be good. That means we might be able to get through them. Ah! Oh. Oh, this one looks a little tougher. You think you can keep me from my prince? Ha! You're a fool! There's no time, Pinelore. Prince Theodred is beset on all sides. We must cross the river and break through the ring that surrounds him. Look, Theodred is hard pressed on all sides, but he still fights. Oh no! The prince has fallen. Uh-oh. Get back! You will not touch him! Oops, daisy. Well, well, well. There's a face I have seen before. Is that more flak? Oh, it is. Fine, Lore. I thought that we wouldn't meet again. The old man was not pleased to lose you as his guest, and he was very cross with Morflock. But in his wisdom, he sent me forth to gain his forgiveness, and with a simple mission. All I need to do was to kill the Horse Prince, and I have done this and more besides. And now we'll settle the score with you. Enough! Gather to me, boys! Finish this maggot once and for all! Morflack's attention is drawn by the eastern bank of the ford, but before you can take advantage of his inattention, you are yourselves rooted to the spot in wonder. A line of riders has come from Rohan, and the courage of the Uruks melts away as the Rohirrim prepare to charge. Huh?
And yet, as the sun set and our hopes with it, the sound of a horn signaled the arrival of a new force on the far side of the river. Elfhelm riding hard from Helm's Deep, with many riders at his call. The Uruks retreated before him, and the day was saved, but much was lost that could not be regained. Night fell on the 25th of February, as my prince prepared for one last journey, a journey to lands we know not.
And here is Elfhelm. You're Pinelore? Grimble spoke to me of you. He says that you fought bravely today. Elfhelm looks across the waters of the Isen into the distance. Many men fought bravely today. For many a man, this was their last battle. I rode hard from Helm's Deep when Saruman's forces were spotted. Would that I got here sooner. Grimbold is with the prince. You should go to him. Alright, thank you. So let us go to Grimbold. Pinelore. Prince Theodred's wounds are grievous. He doesn't have much time left. I have given him a bedroll and tried to make him as comfortable as I can, but no. I am a veteran of many wars, Pinelore, and I have seen death in all of its forms. But see Theoden King's heir like this? More than my prince will die tonight. I fear that Rohan dies with him. Rimbold! Yes, my prince, I am here. Is the ford? Is it? We still hold the ford, my prince. The Uruks have retreated to Isengard. Good. We need to keep. We will hold the ford. Saruman cannot break us, Prince Theodred. Elfhelm, I thought I saw your shield. You did, my prince. I rode down the great orc that gave you that wound. His courage deserted him, and I planted my spear in his back. Courage. Kingston, where is... You need your rest, my prince. We will speak to Kingston another time. Grimbold, I am not a child. Kingston fell defending you from the orcs, my prince. He was very brave. Pinelore, I want you to know. My father cannot stand alone. My father, the king, he needs allies if Rohan is to survive. He will have them. All of us will aid Theoden king. You will stand with him, my prince. We will bring you to Aedoras. No. Leave me here. I will keep the ford. Aomer! Aomer. Prince Theodred is dead. We will bury him here, as he was his wish, alongside his men. They will not return to Rohan, but will keep the ford alongside their prince until the end of days. I am ready for this day to be done, Pinelore. I know it is the same with you. Oh, how true. What now?
We have lost much this day, but we cannot despair. We must not.
This was no accident, Pinelore. Saruman sought to slay our prince, and he succeeded. With what accomplished, he is content to have his forces retreat. This is a hollow victory. We hold the ford, but the loss of Theodred is too much for Rohan to bear. We have lost much this day, but we cannot despair. We must not. We must hold this crossing or die. Saruman accomplished what he wished to this day, but there will come another day, and when it does, he will seek to cross the Isen and move into Rohan. My men and I will stand against him, and if you will stand with us, we may stand in a little longer. These dark days grow darker still. Rest now, while you can. A level 50 tracery, gold tracery. I wonder which one we get. Sticky gourd direct damage. I presume I got sticky gourd in there somewhere, right? Or not? Sticky gourd direct damage. Okay. Let's see what we got here. It's cyan. It's now gold. We will hold the fort, or will we? We have to see what happens next in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.